welcome to RPM Premier Division. I am back on comms again for this week, but this time I am joined by Inorganic. So, hello Inorganic, you there?
Hello, Kieran. Yes, I'm here. You all right?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Excited to be back on comms. More trivia along the way. So we'll be in for exciting safety car laps. See all the cars starting to leave the pit now.
What are you saying about the Premier drivers by saying we're going to have lots of safety cars?
Well, what I'm saying is, Bakker DNF'd every race. I'm pretty sure he caused a safety car last time.
Oh, Sinful out.
Sinful is out. Don't think he's even left the garage yet. So I think Volcano will be the first to set his lap time. I've already in the chat saying good evening all. Come on, Ferrari. Got Colin and Luke, so Colin will go for another win. Although it was Dave who crossed the line first last time, because of a penalty, didn't take victory in him. So Volcano's already started his lap time. It's going on the mediums, and should probably already say, Inorganic, what are your predictions for the race?
Well, for some reason, I've got a bit of a bad reputation when it comes to predictions. So I've already said to my team that I probably won't wish them luck or predict them for the top three. So you've got to be looking at. We got Colin, obviously first. I think Evil's got some pace, and Glassy.
Right, so Colin, Evil, and Glassy. That'll be the first to DNF in a race then, I assume. Now I just wanna hang on and check that there's actually my mic is working and people on the stream can hear us. So I'll be.
I don't know where I get that reputation from.
Alright, I've checked the stream, we can hear us. So I think this might be the first stream where we haven't had any technical difficulties for me. So Colin has gone fastest already with a 1:16.
Oh, that people letting cars past.
Yeah, I think that's Colin letting, I think, one of his teammates. Just next to cross the line. I think it's an Aston Martin. Can't really find him.
I do apologise if you hear a dog in the background. We're just dog sitting at the moment from my brother's dog. She's just clip-clopping about on the floor.
Yeah, the dog's getting their own commentary in, getting their own feature. Quinn, I think he's next across the line. It's nice outlap. Quinn goes 6th fastest. I'm not sure who's next across the line. Sminola. No, Sminola pits. Yellow flag.
We know we've got no Higgsy. The quarter of the troublesome Brummy lot. He's actually in Paris at the moment, so I think he was going to try and watch if he could.
Yeah, Ivor saying Bakker makes it to lap 7. Then that would be a good result from him if he does do that. Grassy pits.
Ivor's gone, yeah, Colin, Davey and Luke. See, I'm not allowed to say Luke because Luke is normally my commentator buddy, and I really don't want to jinx him.
Well, it's Glassy and Evil who have already been cursed, so we'll see how they're doing. Jones is in the chat now. And good evening. RPM's F1 Wizard saying evening. Good luck everyone. I think Husser starting his lap now. Oh, I'm gonna stay on board with him. John's asking for your predictions. He already said it. But he said put in chat, so I'll put in chat for him real quick as we'll stay on board with Hustle. He's got purple sector 1 there.
Yeah, my predictions was Colin, Evil, and Glassy. Just for you, Jones. I know how much you love my my predictions.
Well,
I have got a bone to pick with Mr. Jones though, because I believe he told you to say that I was the oldest driver on Tuesday.
Yeah, well, I'm not involved in that. I'm not involved in what John says. Just carry on with the commentary. Hustler was on fastest when validated his last time. I'm not talking about your predictions. Evil hasn't said last time yet. Glassy is currently 9th fastest. Let's try and see if anyone else is on a lap. I think Glassy's on his own lap. Yeah, no laps. Anyone on a lap? Well, Backer might be on a lap. We'll see this. Oh, and Backer's spun it. I go into Backer for 1 second and he's already spun it.
No, that's not like Backer. I'm not having that.
Well, at least he didn't DNF. Didn't crash out, kept his car running. Not sure if he hit the wall with his rear wing. Almost gone to Volcano's way, I think. That is 1 minute out. In one of the volcanoes in a lap. Might be on a lap. Go 2nd fastest. Almost 4/10 behind Colin. Who's that? Dragos? Yeah. Oh, Dragos pits. Oh, Luke's on it. That's who I was trying to find. Because I know Luke's on his own now. Glassy pits. So it might be Colin next. Set his lap time. Right, it's happened on Tuesday where everyone I saw crossing the line was on their outer lap. It seems to be happening again. Andrew's invalidated his lap time.
Volcano looks like he's got a bit of pace about him.
Yeah, gone 2nd fastest. 2/10 out of Davey Ryan. Evil has actually gone fastest now. 1:15.9. That's 10th quicker than Colin. So, might see how Colin responds. Colin's responded purple sector 1. Might already be working on taking that fastest lap back.
Look, we're just sorting out the clip property of the the guests that we've got in the house.
Yeah, Colin's actually invalidated his lap time, so we'll have to do another lap. Luke's also invalidated. Is anyone who's actually on a lap? Davey might be on. No, he has 100% ERS. That's evil. Everyone
So,
just gives
Kieran, what's your prediction?
my prediction. I'm gonna go with a bit of a surprise Colin first. Something you never really expected. I'm gonna go Davey second and Maggot third, which might not be might be very predictable, but
Yeah, last week Maggot had a fantastic race. Just went about his business. That's a good shout.
yeah,
Mr. Jones is saying Backer to finish 8th tonight. Or is that the 8th person to spin out, or on the 8th lap?
maybe both. 8th person on the 8th lap. I think talking about Maggot, he's on the lap now. Previous lap time 1:17.8.
Apparently, Ivers opened a book up for side bets for when Backer's going to DNF. Mr. Backer, I'm just reading what's on the live chat. It's got nothing to do with me. This.
Yeah, Maggot went 6th fastest. Just, I think someone else crossing the line. I think Davey next to cross the line, or unless he's pitting, he's into the pits.
Yeah, we've got Wardy in the chat as well. Good luck to Team Ferrari.
Yeah, Fry running 2nd and 10th right now. Everyone seems to be pitting right now. I think Gaffney probably the next set his lap time. Unless I just watch him go into the pits. Which probably happen when I'm watching everyone, but Gassie's going to cross the line. Only goes 10 fastest ahead of Luke. I think Andrew, Backer. Backer's pitting, so it's very hard to keep up with people who are and aren't on laps. I think should be Andrew next across the line. Wardy saying Colin, Andrew, Evil 1, 2, 3. I think Andrew's a good shout as well. I think Andrew's had. I remember him having a very lucky first race. Can't say I don't remember much about his other races.
We have got some pacey drivers. It'd be interesting though to see Colin's response to Evil.
Yeah, Colin has a 10th to find if he wants to retake that pole position. Let's see, Volcano's crossing the line. He's proved his time in his position. I'm pretty sure I saw Classy having a bit of oats here, having a moment out of the S's.
Oh yeah, we all love them S's.
Yeah, S's have been a driver favourite from First Division and Championship Division. Also, Luke crossing the line, maybe not.
We've got Colin out on an out lap, Kingpin and Huss.
Yeah, you have to say Zab has done a great lap time of a 1:36.1. Probably spun and then just tried to set a lap time. Backer hasn't even set a lap time yet, so not sure what's happening there.
Zabiaka's time is still faster than my fastest time round here.
Yeah, I know. I commentated on your 15th in Tuesday.
You're not supposed to say that on air. Yes, we know that I'm 20th in the First Division standings.
I mean, you got a point last race, so at least you got something out of it.
Well, Yeah, Mexico's not my strongest track, but then again, none of the tracks are my strongest tracks.
Which one would you say is your strongest track?
Silverstone,
Silverstone.
I think. Yeah.
I know that is on the F1 calendar, so I want to see a podium from you there.
You've been waiting a long time.
I'm pretty sure Silverstone's a sprint race as well, so if you do stay at 20th, you could start on pole there.
It's the only time I see pole.
Probably the only time you see top 10.
I can quite easily come up there and I can finish top 10 if there was only myself racing.
I think you still find the way to DNF. Maybe crash into the wall.
I don't know what you're saying about my driving.
Colin's crossing the line. Colin's gone fastest, 1:15.6. That's about 3/10 faster than Evil. I think Glassy's next to cross the line. Don't think that's a lap time, is it? What's up next?
Back is on an out lap.
Yeah. I think Hussop just went 11th fastest. Zap, no, it's no longer 136, 118. So spin up in that's for Evil on the back there. Let's see who can find Maggot. See, yeah, Maggot goes third fastest there. So I think that's Volcano. We'll try and take top 3 back. Davy's left. I think Davy might have had a internet issue there, which is not what he would have wanted.
Hopefully he can rejoin before the race. I know you're not allowed to rejoin, but aren't you allowed to rejoin?
You can rejoin in qualifying, but there is not a lot of qualifying time left.
And yeah, we've gone with Smith. Smith's gone Colin, Davy, and Evil, and yeah, he's just jinxed Davy.
Smith has got the curse now.
Davy's one of my teammates, and he has got a lot of pace, as we saw last week. But hopefully, while it's still in qualifying, can he join?
Well, you have to rejoin pretty much now. Don't think you can. I think as soon as the race starts, it's you can't rejoin. Everyone seems to be retiring now, so maybe now qualifying is over. So, Inorganic, what are your thoughts on qualifying? Quite enjoyable?
Yes, Colin, Evil, and Volcano, they have got a lot of pace.
It's going to be a good top 3.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking 400th of a second there between Evil and Volcano.
Yeah, I saw Davey joins back, so he will be able to race. Still, technically still qualifying, we're just waiting on Backer, I think, maybe.
And I'm going to show absolutely no bias to my Alpha and Omega teammates.
1-2 Alpha.
No, I don't want to jinx them.
Well, Smith has already jinxed Davey, or almost. He almost jinxed Davey. Gave him a problem, but Davey is back. So after qualifying, Colin on pole, Evil and Volcano, Maggot in 4th. That is a does look like a good top 5, top 6 even. Not really sure how you pronounce 7th place. Lost Glader, maybe. Not sure how you pronounce that. He's ahead of his Williams.
Glader.
Yeah, head of his current Williams teammates. Not now, though. He's reserving.
Have you got your amazing facts lined up?
Yeah, I'll see if I can get some out for the formation lap. Before we do get onto the trivia, I want to see what tyres everyone's starting on, see if you have any gamblers on the softs maybe. But I think most people will be starting on the hards.
Hards, then on to mediums.
Yeah, I think that's a strategy a lot of people did. So it's either hards to mediums or mediums to hards.
There's Abiaka, nice P14-15 for us. Becca lost a second in sector 2. After spinning there twice, I was way careful. Yes, sector 2. You can go around there lap after lap and have no problems, and then all of a sudden you find yourself going round a roundabout.
Is that what you did?
Yeah, and I got lost.
Yeah, so see if how much positions Backer can make up in the race. See if he lost a second in sector 2. Sure, that means he has a lot more pace in him. Or maybe sector 2 will be where he DNFs.
I have full faith in Becca, and I think he's going to surprise a few people. I can see him. I can see him top 5.
Top 5?
I've got faith. I got faith.
That is a big prediction right there. So, looking at the tyres now, no one's on the soft, so it's hard and mediums all throughout. Colin's on the hards, behind Evil on mediums, so he'll be looking to get their soft. Then, I just saw Evil spin, maybe just warming up his tyres.
That's the way to warm up your tyres, that is.
Yep, so Evil will be hoping to get a better start and Colin off the line. I'll see if I can find some trivia.
Yes, Mexico trivia. But I still can't get over you can't throw toilet paper down the toilet. Yep. I mean, how would they know if they've got people in the toilets watching them? You know, they've got somebody inspecting the sewers to say this has come from so-and-so house.
Yeah, I think I think it might clog the toilets. Alright. I mean, Colin's already at the line, so I could only say one fact. I'm not sure if I've already said this before, but a Mexican inventor created the world's first birth control. Just one trivia. Everyone's lining up now. It took me a while to find. Wardy doesn't like the toilet paper trivia. I have to disagree. I think toilet paper is what it's all about.
Yeah, Jones said if you got nothing else to say, talk about toilet paper.
Yep, so I think Wardy might click off the stream if we keep talking about toilet paper. So, Sinful, the last Parker. Well, I don't think it's Sinful. I think there's still a couple of cars towards the back. But the lights are about to go out, and Okay, let's go. So Davey, I think he's stalled off the line, but I think Evil's got a great start. This is a terrible camera angle here. I'm not really sure what his camera angles are about, but see Con round the outside, Evil's going down the inside to turn 1. Davey's left again, might have had more internet. And Evil has taken the lead out of turn 1. Some overtake towards the back. See, I think something might have happened to the Williams, lost the Glader, as Sinful looked to go down in through the middle there. He's more overtakes towards the middle to the double apex corner, and more overtakes the Glader running wide again. I'm really not doing good on pronunciation of his
Glader, yep.
I think I saw something towards the back. Dragos has lost 3 seconds. Zad has dropped. He got overtook by Davey, the AI.
I think Evil's making good on his mediums. Maggot's on mediums, so I think he is going to need to get past Colin if he really wants the mediums advantage.
Yeah, the mediums seem to be working well, or saying now. I think Colin was like 8/10 behind Evil, now he's 4/10, so I'm not sure what's happening there.
And we've got Sabayaka and Dragos into the pits.
Yeah, I can see that.
A couple of nose cones.
Changes. So I might be caught in an incident towards the back. John saying, did Evil get pole? Evil didn't get pole, it was Colin. But Evil on them medium. As all someone's lost their Glader, the only person I can't seem to pronounce the name of.
Glader. That's how I go with it, yeah.
I might just need you to pronounce his name then.
I tell you what, looking at the weather, it reckons about 60 plus minutes light rain.
It's interesting. I saw Quinn and Hustler having a battle for P7 there while you're saying that, so my telemetry seems to have frozen again, which is annoying. We have DRS now, so we're going to be a lot more overtakes than it already has. I think Glassy and Sinful almost a 10th behind. Glassy a 10th behind Sinful. Sinful almost made a dive on Quinn. Seems to be the closest gap there is right now. Well, Dragos gets past Zan. Oh, my telemetry's, but I think my telemetry's perfect.
Yeah. I was going to say, you can reboot it if...
Yeah, 60 minutes light rain. But if we get a couple of safety cars, then that could...
I would never have thought rain Mexico.
Yeah, you said before the race, didn't you?
Yeah, I said, chances of rain very, very low. We were at 68%. That could, if there's a couple of laps left to go, could make a bit of a difference, but as Maggot sets the fastest lap.
1:19.5 on them mediums, so I'm not really sure what's happening with the AI, but Davey's AI seems to be making a couple of positions.
Davey's AI, I mean, that's the power of Alfa Romeo, that is. I think Alfa Romeo are a fantastic team.
Obviously not as good as McLaren, but anyways, pretty sure I saw Quinn and Suckers, Glassy and Sinful now going side by side into turn 4. Sinful on the outside of that corner. Glassy might be going for another move on the double apex corner. I don't think he has.
It's all over the back of Sinful.
Yeah, obviously an overtake happened sooner or Sinful does have DRS, so it's going to be a bit difficult for him to get past.
Evil is slightly pulling ahead from Colin. Colin is in DRS zone.
Yeah, I'll try to keep an eye on the gap, and the gap just seems to be closing, kind of a bit too far back to make it on that straight.
Yeah, the power of DRS on that long straight. Yeah, that really did show.
I mean, Maggot on behind in third also has DRS, so do you think Colin could be worrying because he's the only one in hard tyres surrounded by mediums?
No, I think towards the back end of the race, Colin on fresh mediums, Evil and Maggot would probably be on hards. So I think if Colin just keeps with them, the more that he keeps with them, the more laps that keep counting down, it plays into Colin's hands.
Yeah, I think Hussuk and Sinful involved in that overtake. And now Glassy right behind Hussuk. Well, Sinful seems to be falling behind on his teammate, so maybe some problems. Colin is quite close to Evil, so could be seeing an overtake, maybe.
Just at the end of that. Yeah, that straight, Colin really does close up on Evil, but I think them mediums, as you go through the twisty sections, that's where Evil is pulling just enough gap to keep Colin behind him on that long straight.
So Evil probably running a higher downforce setup than Colin. He's putting out on the corners. See, I think Glassy made a bit of contact with Hussuk's rear wing, as Davey is now by Glassy, and through the S's now Davey's AI backs out. I think Davey's AI deserves Drive of the Week, maybe. I think there's a spin that's Glader. I think I've got that correct.
Glader. Yeah, we go with Glader. Yeah, we do apologise if we've signed your name wrong.
So Colin and Evil now. Colin with DRS has got past Evil. Colin's also gonna have DRS down the next straight.
And Colin's got past Evil.
Yeah. Evil using his ERS. Pretty good. Looking a bit down inside. Luke has a 3-second time penalty, probably exceeding track limits. We'll go back to the midfield battle as Davey's AI going down the inside of Glassy, and never seen the AI drive so good.
Yeah, I was just watching Colin. Yeah, he's gone through the S's. Fine, he's kept Evil behind him.
Yeah, you can imagine how
later on in the race, it's really going to play into Colin's hands. I think on the fresher mediums.
Yeah, and I think Glassy might be getting a bit annoyed at the AI slowing him down. Is 1.5 behind Hussuk. Smith saying what level's the AI? Probably 110. Oh, want to see towards the front. Evil quite close again. Colin.
And just like in the championship, we have the two Mercs following each other.
Yes. I think Davey and Glassy having a great battle. McLaren and Alfa Romeo battling. I mean, this what happened yesterday. I was in a McLaren battling Rusty Orkan, who's an Alfa Romeo.
That's because it's the power of Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, but back in that right now behind Davey. Spinola picks up a 3-second time penalty. He's already 3 seconds ahead. Penalty.
Evil and Colin now are beginning to drop Maggot. Maggot's beginning to drop off the pace of these two.
2 seconds behind. Yellow flag sector 2, that's Luke. Nah. Neil's pretty sure is close behind Backer. I wonder if there's any damage.
I will have a look.
Doesn't say there's damage, but I think somebody's forgot to turn on their telemetry because a player has got front wing damage at lap 2.
Yeah, I've got no damage on Luke's car.
So Luke obviously keeping ahead from the walls. Which is something that a lot of people struggle to do. Quinn now gets a 3-second time penalty, so all the 3 seconds starting to power up, and something on Mercedes in the camera as Quinn spun has dropped down to 12, his brother Luke behind, almost quarter, still a bit too far behind, and I think Davey's going round the outside.
Luke's gone on the inside of Colin into first. Getting that DRS, the long straight Evil. On that long straight.
There's a battle for first, and there's a battle for 8th. There's battles happening everywhere. Don't know where to look. Glassy now gets past Hussock, and I think Davey might be getting past Hussock as well. Hussock's dropped 2 positions on that straight. He's not going to have DRS on the next straight, so maybe back as well. Gonna get past Hussock.
Yeah, I'm just keeping an eye on the Evil Colin. Yeah, Evil's again started to pull out a bit of a gap, but Colin's got the DRS. Just keeping up with him.
Yeah, almost a second gap. So Evil's working on mediums quite well ahead of Colin's hards. I think he would want to try and create a gap with their mediums ahead of Colin. Well, Evil's just said the fastest lap now.
But Colin has got DRS now. Yeah, that DRS on that long straight. You can really close up the gaps. But the mediums are giving Evil the edge. But I still think this plays into Colin's hands. If you can just keep the gap like this, Colin's on the mediums, and Evil would be on hards. I think that will probably give, unless it does rain, as the weather saying we have a good chance of it towards the end of the race, could play a tiny bit of a factor, but I think it will probably come too late into the race to actually make a difference.
Yeah, and Davey has got past Glassy on the straights.
Oh, Colin just has a look there.
Luke takes another 3-second time penalty.
Oh, the time penalties around Mexico are easy done.
So that gives Luke a 6-second time penalty now. Yellow
Colin will get past Evil now under DRS.
Yep, on the inside, and Evil can't really defend now. And Colin's gonna get DRS on the next straight, so
it's a shame Maggot's dropped back, because I think they could be slowing each other down. Maggot could catch back up, but yeah, he's pretty much out of it now. Almost 4 seconds behind this 2.
yep. So Evil could gain a lot of time to the extras. DRS, which is it's gonna help him.
Trying to see any more battles. Class 8 and Thacker are being held up by Davey. Obviously it's the AI, which is a shame, because I think David did show a lot of pace, and we know he has got good pace, and I think it would have been a real good battle between Colin, Evil, Maggot, Volcano. It's just a shame that he just lost that connection.
Another 3-second time penalty, and yeah, as you were saying, Davy's gonna drop to 3rd in the championship after this race. Well, things stay the same.
Standings. Yeah, on my one, you've still got, as it stands, on my screen, I don't know what it says on yours, but I've got Colin, Davey, Maggot 3rd. Yeah, plus 4. Which is a shame. Higgsy's not here to. So Higgsy will lose a bit of ground on the top drivers.
Yeah, you can see with the battle for 1st, Evil almost losing Colin now, almost a second. So maybe their mediums are starting to wear up.
I'd be interested to have a look, see if I can get his tyres.
I know the pay window for mediums is around lap 16, so
Wardy's gone for Davy's AI to win.
Yeah, I mean, the way he's been racing, I mean, it looks like he's catching up to Sinful now. I would look, but we're focusing on the battle in front, as Wardy then said. Although Evil does seem to be falling behind. So.
Yeah, dropped us. Yeah, it's about a second now. If Colin can just break that DRS. Oh, he has a bit of a moment then. Just stepped out, but he's managed to control it.
Well, Evil 1.2 behind. He does get DRS.
Yes, he has got DRS.
So this is probably his final chance to gain on Colin. Who knows if he'll have DRS on the next lap? The way Colin has been putting out.
Colin has been using a lot of his ERS. His ERS is
6%.
6%.
Evil still has 30, so maybe the battle's not lost yet. Obviously, Evil wants to know how much ERS Colin has. So maybe he might try saving a bit more.
I think with the DRS and the ERS, we could look at Evil making another pass at Colin on that long straight.
Yeah,
and Maggot's just really dropped off that the front 2. I think Volcano would be slightly catching Maggot.
Yeah, the back glass he got past Davey. Well, it's Evil's pit. So Evil making the first pit stop as well as Maggot.
Do you think that's a bit early?
I love
Cars are coming in.
I think the pit window is normally lap 16, so maybe Evil going for an undercut, maybe on Colin. But,
Yeah, I think Colin's got a few more laps yet before he's going to come into the pits.
Sinful pit as well, so a lot of medium tyres going off, swapping for the hards.
And we've got Colin now coming up to Zabiaka. Oh, Backer's got a 3-second time penalty. But all those people who said Backer was going to crash out earlier on in the race, say I had full faith in him.
Yeah, and watching Backer's teammates Andrew under pressure from Smirnotla. Pretty sure it's been like that all race. But Smirnotla does have the 3-second time penalty, so...
Yes, Smirnotla's going to be coming in. I think probably coming in this lap now to go on to hards.
Maybe going on an undercut on Andrew. Yes. He does go into the pits. He doesn't speed into the pits.
I don't know who speeds in the pit lane.
No, I don't think anyone does. No, totally. So, trying to look at the close gap, which I, funny enough, think is Davey and
Glassy and Davey.
So
that is the closest, but yeah, Glassy's really not going to be happy. He's going to be being held up, I think, by the Davies AI. I can just imagine what Glass is saying underneath his helmet.
Yeah.
As Colin goes wide.
Oh my, there still seems to be a gap on Volcanoes, so probably hasn't affected him next.
Well, according to the weather report, 45 minutes, 75% chance of rain.
Well, we could be seeing some drops in the final laps.
Yeah, it might just be too late to make any difference. I think they should be all right with the weather, but that'll be something we'll be keeping an eye on.
Yeah, also watching Luke's Minotla battle. Luke still has a 6-second time penalty, and everyone else has 3-second time penalties. Luke still hasn't hit yet, so...
Dragos is coming to the pits now.
Yeah, I think everyone who started on the mediums is going on to the hards. As Colin has made his pit stop, Evil has got past Andrew. We'll see if the undercut does work.
Yep, Volcano has stayed out.
Yeah, I think
so. We will go into the lead for a bit. Where's Colin coming out ahead of Evil?
See Colin up ahead, and the undercut really hasn't worked for him. Probably not as good as he would have wanted.
He's got to get some heat into them tyres first. So I think Evil could look at maybe trying to get a move on Colin now. If he doesn't, on the fresh medium tyres as they get up to temperature, and start really biting, he's going to pull away. And Glader's got another 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, I think that's his 6. He's on 6 seconds. 6 seconds now. So I think Colin should have warmed his tyres up by now.
Evil is in DRS zone.
Maggot has now.
Is Volcano going to come in? No, Volcano stayed out.
Volcano's going long.
That could be interesting. He'd have a couple of laps on newer tyres than Colin.
Evil,
but yeah,
also
the gap is
have ERS.
Yeah, the gap's quite low when Volcano comes in. Yeah, crashes into the pits. Andrew got into the pits. So the original hard runners now all going on to medium tyres.
Yeah, I think Volcano, Davey, Baka, and Luke are still yet to make their stop, though the normal pit window is around that 20, so probably expect to see this lap.
I'll just wait for the current standings in the championship. According to my screen, Colin will be marching ahead in first place.
He always is.
We've still got Davey as second place.
Yeah, I'm saying Davey as second now. Well, that is because
Maggot.
Davey hasn't picked yet, and he's ahead of Maggot.
Maggot third, Huss fourth, Volcano fifth. Higgsy now will drop down to 6th in the championship.
Obviously nothing you can do about that. And you can see the gap of Colin and Evil, almost 2 seconds now. So
oh, we've got yellow flag sector 2. Oh, almost.
Was it an unsafe rejoin?
Volcano just about missed him then. Luke's into the pits to go on to mediums.
Yeah, and the two cars, well, right now, the second and third in the championship, almost 3/10 apart. One of them is racing, the other's an AI.
Yes, Volcano is into the pits now. So that puts Colin back into the lead now. And yeah, the mediums have started to heat up now and really starting to bite. And as we said earlier, Colin now will use that to his advantage. And Luke's got another 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, Davey has pit.
Normally Luke's quite just because about his business. Fantastic driver, a lot of pace.
He's currently 13th with a 9-second time penalty.
And Glader's got another 3-second time penalty, and there's a yellow flag in sector 1.
Yeah, and Davey's out.
We've got a safety car.
And that is a safety car.
Is it full safe? It's full safety car,
full
isn't
safety
it? Yeah.
car. So
22 laps before the first safety car. That's now Colin's going into the pits.
Is he? Oh, yeah.
Colin's gone into the pits. Is
Evil as well.
I can understand Evil coming into the pits to go onto mediums. Colin's gone on to another fresh pair of mediums. I think that's to counter Evil going into the pits to get fresh tyres. So Evil won't have that advantage of having fresher mediums than Colin.
Volcano stayed out and came out right behind Evil. Luke saying the worst experience he's ever had in the car. So probably explains his 9-second time penalty. Mexico is terrible track.
So we've got Callum in the chat asking about the AI.
Not too sure what happened. Davey weren't really close to anyone, so we weren't really watching. Yeah, so while you do that, it's Mexico trivia. So, oh, hang on. Somehow I got into Amazon. Mexico is home to the world's biggest ancient pyramids.
Yeah, I think I can.
The Great Pyramid of Cholula. That is.
Just have a quick look while we're in the safety car. I don't think anyone else has gone into the pits.
Mexico isn't a third world country. An interesting fact, which I'm sure so much people do here in their home every day, you cannot shave and drive in Mexico.
Well, I should hope so, not at the same time.
No, at the same time, yeah. I know it's something that everyone does.
I'm just trying to get the press room up. I can't seem to get.
I think trivia is what everyone's wanting. I
can't actually get the press room up, so don't know what's going on.
But here's something I bet you didn't know about Mexico. Color TV was invented in Mexico.
Wow. I wouldn't have got that. I wouldn't have guessed that.
Well, now you know.
I do apologise. I don't seem to be able to get the press room up.
There are 59 types of corn in Mexico. What not?
I didn't realise there was that many different types of corn.
Caesar salad was invented in Mexico.
No, that's got to be from Italy, isn't it?
Legend has it that Italian-American restaurant Caesar Cardini invented the salad in 1924 in Tijuana, Mexico.
I can't see.
There's actually the final fact in here, which is a shame. I know how much everyone loves trivia. Mexico's economy is booming. It's the 15th largest economy in the world, 11th largest in terms of purchasing power parity according to the IMF.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going to Mexico. I just don't like. I don't. No, not the flight. No,
yeah.
not the flight.
Also, if you're going to go to South Mexico, remember there's jaguars there.
Yeah, but we've got jaguars here in the Midlands as well. Birmingham, obviously, we've got jaguars. We make jaguars.
What do you want me to name all the types of corn?
Oh dear, we could be here for a long time.
Yeah, I think I'll just stick to reading trivia. The safety car is in this lap, so I've been saved there. So let's see what Evil can do on the safety car restart. Maybe get past Colin. That'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, I do apologise about the press room. I was trying to see if I could get the press room up to see what the drivers had said.
Yeah, I know I can see the press room. So if there's, I can. So if there's another safety car, the press room will be next. But the safety car is in this lap. Safety car's already in.
I don't know why.
Colin's still holding the lead after turn 1. Backer getting past turn 4, so Backer seems to be doing quite alright. Hasn't been it so far.
Yeah, it does allow Volcano now on the mediums to see if he can keep up with the Colin Evil battle.
Yeah, Quinn.
Keeping 3 seconds. They're really going to start hurting, but the front runners have so far. Oh, there's another yellow flag.
Yellow flag.
Smatler.
Yep. Minola.
He has kept it going, so there's no safety car. And Colin past this lap.
Yeah, seems to be almost a second ahead of Evil.
Yeah, Colin on them fresh mediums. But Evil's doing alright to keep in the DRS zone. If you can just keep that gap and keeping the DRS zone.
Evil's got a penalty.
Oh, that's going to hurt him. That is towards the end. That is.
You'll have to rely on getting away from Volcano.
Yeah, that's going to hurt him at the end of the race. What a shame. It's.
I think he put the corner there as well.
There's nothing worse than getting a good grid position and then losing it for Zabiaka. They're really coming in now, the track limits.
Yeah, not Luke and another 3 second time penalty. So everyone seems to be getting like 3 seconds, 9 seconds. 3 seconds
to slap.
6 seconds and 9 second penalties. I'm trying to look really close gaps, which 6, 10 maybe.
Colin is on them mediums now, really
already got a second ahead, so Evil won't be getting DRS.
He's used all of his ERS. Volcano has still got 35%, so yeah, Volcano just needs to keep into that 3 second time. That's going to put Evil under a bit of pressure.
Yeah, Colin.
Oh, Colin. Oh, and yeah, Volcano's gone. Oh, Evil, sorry, has gone wide.
Blocking the position for Volcano. So now he's under pressure from Andrew. And
yeah,
Organic, did you say anything about Evil? Any predictions about Evil?
I did, yes.
As
And
Evil's pitting.
he's gone into the pits. Has he burnt his tyres?
And he's retired.
He's retired. Well, let's see if he picked up any damage.
I mean,
it didn't look like I just thought he'd just gone wide.
Yeah, I think there's a battle 7th plus a Quinn and Sinful. I called out at my time.
Oh, yeah, Evil, he picked up rear wing damage.
Yeah.
That's a shame because he was going ever so well and he had a lot of pace.
Had the potential for at least a second there.
Yeah, he was looking really good for a podium finish. I did predict an Evil in the top 3, so I do apologise, Evil. But I thought up to that point, I thought he was driving really well, and he did really well on them, on the mediums, and battled well with Colin. That's a shame, that is.
Yeah, Glader has now 12 seconds of penalties. I think Spinola. Yes, Spinola had a spin.
And
Spin falls
into the pits.
Andrew and Maggot for battling for 3rd. Andrew takes a 3-second time penalty, so this might work out well for Glassy or yeah, Glassy. He's the only one. It runs almost 4-car battle.
Sinful's gone for it. Sinful's gone for, yeah, maybe look at fastest lap on the softs, because he's in the top 15, so he would get the extra point for fastest lap. So, yep, Sinful, yeah, gone for it on the softs. So we'll keep an eye on Sinful's time. But yeah, a bit of a gamble because he was quite high up in the grid, so he's lost quite a few positions doing that. So
well, he finished. Still finishing the points. But towards the front, and Glassy almost making a move on Andrew.
Glassy, Andrew, and back up all them people that. Yeah, I tell you what, I did say back up for top 5, and it's looking good.
Yeah, if Glassy can stay with Andrew and Maggot, then Glassy will be going up to 3rd. Because as long as he doesn't get a penalty.
Them time penalties. It's not. I mean, Colin's already 6.8 seconds ahead of Volcano, so obviously the penalty for Colin.
Backer spun it.
No.
Backer won't be getting top 5. You put the curse on him. He's dropped down to 12th.
And Simatla's got another 3-second time penalty. Oh, Backer, I am so sorry. I don't think I can get. Trying to see if I could see the penalties.
Yeah, I have the penalties on screen right now. I think Glassy would still be on 3rd, but kind of seems to be falling behind a bit. Ward is saying one simple lose more points than gain by going fast lap.
Yeah, I was thinking that because he was quite. I think he was about 7. when he came to the pits?
I don't remember. I think he was. Yeah, I think he was battling for 7th. Quinn and Husuk.
And he's not made up any ground really on them softs.
I don't think he took any damage either. So
no, there was no work done to his car. So I don't know. I don't know why he decided to come in and go on to softs. I mean, if we had a safety car now, yes, I think everyone would come in for softs, but to come in when he did,
it doesn't seem like he's getting fastest lap either. No, yeah, it's still calling with fast laps, so that might just be for nothing.
Yeah, we don't know why he's coming to it's to go on to softs, because it's not, he hasn't gained anything. I mean, Colin now, another 3 for Sab.
That brings it up to 9 seconds worth of penalties now.
I was just having a few good old technical difficulties.
That's great.
We love this.
It's so fun.
Yeah, no, I can't get. Oh, come on. Let's be trying to get the. Let's see if I can get this one. No, not that.
Backer seems to have got the move on Spinoz, the last one, trying to defend his position. The Backer does get past Sminola, gets the Sminola spun.
Oh, that's always kept it going, but yeah, there's a lot of damage there. Virtual.
Don't think anything's come out. As Luke seems to be losing positions. I don't even think he's got damage from that.
Looked like he picked up damage on my screen. Yeah, it's too late for a safety car anyway. No, we wouldn't want to.
No, on Tuesday when I was commentating, I saw Natalie did the same thing, and that caused it to DNF. So it's been very lucky there not to go out. Well, battle for fourth now, Maggot seems to be pulling away.
Oh, what a shame. In 45 minutes we're going to have a thunderstorm. And it's just come way too late. That would have made things very interesting.
Yep, it's a shame we can't see rain, especially towards the later stages of the race.
So, yeah. Just looking.
I think there's about for 10th team Ram and Luke, both on 9-second time penalties, so it's still really a battle for 10th. But knowing that someone's going to get a penalty advantage over the other person.
Yeah, Glassy, it's just got to keep it going now without picking up any penalties. I think Glassy's had a good race. He's just got on with it. Luke.
12 seconds for Luke.
Luke's my normal co-commentator, and I do feel for Luke.
Did you put the curse on him?
No, I didn't. No, you don't understand why I didn't wish him luck, but
don't think it matters anyway.
But yeah, I think Glassy has just gone about his business. He got held up with the Davey AI, which could have been very frustrating. But he's kept it in the lines like Volcano, and the penalties will hurt Maggot and Andrew.
Although I think that this is wrong. Oh no, I think the oh yeah, Grassy will still go up to third.
Yeah, he's just gone about his business and yeah, good clean drive. And Vader's got another 3 second.
He's up to 18 seconds penalties. I haven't even noticed that Collins already crossed the line and won.
Yeah, fantastic drive from Colin. Good battling at the start with Evil.
Andrew spun at the end. He still hasn't crossed the line. Coming up to the line now. I think Andrew got there just before I could get any closer.
Yeah, Grassy moved up into third. I think
see all the positions that Glader's losing now. Backer goes up to P9.
Grassy will be happy with that. Seeing the obviously Colin, once he got onto the mediums, was always going to pull away. And looking at the pace that Evil had, Grassy, yeah, I think Grassy's probably my driver of this race. What about you, Kieran?
Yeah, I think Grassy has done really well. Also, Backer, I know he ended up P9, I think he was. See his celebrations in the chat.
I said Backer was going to finish. I had full faith. I had full faith in him. Colin, yeah, didn't put a wheel wrong. Yeah, he got a 3 second time penalty, but he was that far ahead. It didn't really come into account. Volcano, he was always up there in the top three. Did lose sight of Colin and Evil, but just kept going. And yeah, well deserved second place. I do feel really bad for Evil. He showed great pace, and Glassy just kept it clean. And the penalties did kind of come into play a bit. Maggot, always fantastic driver. Andrew 5th, just spun at the end. Kingpin 6th, Huss 7th, Dragos 8th, Backer 9th. Yeah, all them people that said Backer wasn't going to finish. Zabi at 10th. Luke, so many penalties. He just normally drives very clean, doesn't he, Luke?
Yeah, not what he would have wanted. So, I think next week in Singapore he'll have to make up that.
Are you looking forward to Singapore?
No.
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 Yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed being co-commentator with you for Mexico, Kieran.
Could you drive interviews?
Colin's gone. Yeah, I think most people are going. We could ask if Glassy's up for a bit of an interview if he wants.
Oh,
see if you can.
Well, it probably won't be a good interview, but should I invite Colin as well, just in case?
Backer spun 3 laps before the end. Could have been P6. Backer, you proved all them doubters. You proved them all wrong. I had faith in you all the way. Have you tried to invite Glassy?
Yeah, I've just sent the invite now.
Let's see if he joins us. Are you there, Glassy?
Don't think Glassy's joined yet.
You're probably having difficulty understanding our Brummy accent.
Well,
He's probably get a translator out to understand what we're saying.
yeah.
There we
Well,
go.
we've had to do all stream viewers.
Hello, lads.
Hello, Glassy.
Well,
how was that for you?
it was arguably one of the toughest things I've ever done. Maybe not in my life. I'd use on. Are you in the Premier chat? I got halfway through the race, and I was. I mean, I've been ill. I don't want to preach. I don't want to go on, and I don't want sympathy. But I have been ill. I threw up in my mouth once, and that wasn't very nice.
Okay, maybe we shouldn't drive interviews. These are a bit too detailed.
Mate, I'm not going to stay for long. Because it was good though. It was good. What I will say, I thought I was battling Davey for half the race. Apparently, it was his AI. Now I don't know if you guys realise that.
Oh, we knew.
Yeah, we knew it was. We don't know what setting the AI was on because he showed a bit of pace, and yeah, I was saying to Kieran that I could just imagine what you were saying underneath your helmet, trying to get past the AI.
Welcome to him, Bonnie.
I didn't know it was AI. I was gonna congratulate him for going wheel to wheel for so long because we didn't have any incidents. I think we were together for like, I don't know, 15 laps or something, and we didn't make contact once. I'm the host, and the AI was on 40 like it normally is. So God knows what went wrong.
I don't. That's embarrassing for you.
That's the power of Aston Martin. That is not Aston Martin. What am I saying? I'm getting myself into trouble now with Alfa Romeo. Yeah, this power of Alfa Romeo.
Or is it the power of the McLaren?
Yeah, I thought you drove really, really clean race. You just kept it going. I mean, Evil had a lot of pace with Volcano, but yeah, the penalties came in. You just kept it nice and clean.
That's it. I was held up in the corners massively by Davey. I got past him once. Well, again, I'm talking AI, but I got past him once, and then the AI just came steaming back through. What was odd though is I was conscious of where Davey was, and he came out of the pit lane, and then he went straight on at turn 1 and DNF'd and brought the safety car out. So I don't know how an AI does that. I don't know what happened. I just saw him go straight on at turn 1.
Yeah, we saw he DNF'd, and yeah, we didn't know what had happened because usually the AI just plods around the track, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm chuffed with the podium, to be quite honest. I didn't do any practice. I've been in bed all week, and I did about 10 laps before about 5 o'clock, and then I just thought I've just got to keep it on the road. And to be honest, the safety car came out at a good time because I needed to brake, I needed a drink. Every time I was down the straight, I was just drinking water, trying to keep myself going. And then, as you say, saw that the two ahead had 3-second time penalties, and I knew I was never going to catch Volcano. So I just sat and waited and stayed in that DRS. And you might have noticed Andrew dropped it on the line as well.
Yeah,
I think he would have. Did he roll over the line, or did he stop before the line?
I think he rolled over the line. Yeah,
I think he did.
so he didn't lose any places, but I was upset for him because he did a good job, and he's a no assist, no ABS cockpit racer, I believe. So anytime he gets a good result, it's hard work because I saw him lock up a few times, which I try to capitalize on. But driving in the cockpit, I don't know how people do that.
I do. I have done it a few times driving the cockpit, but you don't get the full view of the track, do you?
Yeah, like braking zones are always off for me. I feel I always seem to go too deep. I don't know. You just don't have the visibility there. So, but yeah, did not expect that today. And obviously with Higgsy, your guy, not been around, I was dreading, thinking McLaren aren't going to get any points today. But I've hauled what I could, so I'm pleased with that.
Yeah, you kept it clean. We did see Volcano come back in. I thought he was going to try and join the chat as well, but I think he's gone now.
One thing, I don't want to hold this for too long. I said I wasn't going to stay for too long. I need to lie down again, man. But I don't know if anything happened to Sinful, but did he? Again, you might not have realised, but I think he was on a 2-stop, and I was really interested why, and then he just disappeared. I don't know if he had an incident or if he boxed again.
Sinful
I was with
pitted.
him for most of the race.
Yes, Sinful. We don't know why, because he was about 7th, and then with about 6 laps to go, he came in and went on to softs.
Well, it was because he went medium, so he had to.
Oh, and he had to go in.
But I didn't know if he'd made a mistake because he was in and around my pit window the whole time, so he wasn't ahead. And then I caught him. We were together for most of the race, and then under the safety car, I checked, and he went medium, so I knew he had to stop again. But I didn't know if he'd made a mistake. Maybe the game had put him on the wrong tyres. But that was an interesting one, which kind of opened the door a little bit for me because I was about his similar pace. And then, like I said, I knew I just had to keep up with Andrew and who was it ahead of Andrew? Aston Martin, was it? Whoever finished? Oh, Maggot, yeah.
Maggot, yeah. Yeah, I think Sinful was in last place after going into the pits onto his softs and never recovered.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Good. How did you guys find that?
It was good.
Commentary was okay, yeah?
Enjoyed it.
Excellent, yeah. And we've done
not really much technical
interview.
Yeah, good. I'm
glad. Interview.
Yeah, I'm glad I got on, but yeah, now it's time to go to sleep.
Yeah, you're going rest up at long race. You've been ill.
What's the England result? I might go and watch that. Is it still 1-0?
It's 2-1.
Oh, it's 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, I might go and watch that then. Yeah, good. Well, that was eventful.
Yeah.
And
great race.
If my memory serves me correctly, it's Singapore next week, so that's that's
thanks for reminding me.
For a lot of people. No line Singapore is well, you're all right in organic, but Kieran and I are going to struggle on that one, I think.
Yeah,
most people will around
not going to be a fun race.
No, not at all. That's another tough one. Right.
Excellent.
Good
well
stuff.
done, Glassy. Well done on your third place.
Cheers for filling in, lads. That's a good help as well.
Good luck next week.
Yeah, you too, mate. McLaren's definitely in it this season.
I'll just end it there. Let's just end the interview there.
Okay. Good stuff, guys.
That's great. Thank you.
See you later.
All right. Bye. Kieran, it's been a great commentating with you. So I will say my goodbye and I'll let you have the final word.
Yeah, we are on Premier Division next week, as you know, Singapore. I think it'll be me and Jones again. I think normal commentary will resume next week before it's me and you again. 2 weeks in Monza. So yeah, Glassy will be commentating on First Division Tuesday, and Wednesday will be Luke and you in organic.
Should be, yeah.
And then I'll be racing Wednesday, so if you want to see me crash out, that'll be fun to watch. I think that's it, and I'll see you.
Thank you everyone for watching.
We'll see you next week.